Hello there, I'm Cynic Placebo, and it's Friday, which means it's time for a fantasy game. Today I've selected a special one that I hope you all enjoy. It's Assassin's Creed 1. Now, if you ever want to play this game, I recommend you do it not having played any other Assassin's Creeds recently, because it is a little bit more clunky. The controls are not the best. But the story more than makes up for it. I think it's definitely worth playing. So, let's get into it.
I applied my heart to know wisdom, and to know madness and folly. I perceived that this also was a chasing after wind. For in much wisdom is much grief. And he that
I thought I usually with the controller.
knowledge
Maybe I have to set it up specifically to be able to do it. Okay.
We've got a problem. I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try and stabilize him.
And I don't want to talk over it because the plot's so good. This franchise is an excellent
Listen to
plot.
the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
Damn it, it's not working.
Give it a moment, mister. He'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
We're losing him.
That's enough, Mr. Mann.
We need to pull him out.
This is pretty
Now.
trippy to try to play.
All right, Desmond. We're going to try and bring you out now.
Alright.
You okay?
I told you he'd be fine.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information?
That bed
I'm a
doesn't look very
bartender, for
comfortable.
Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. Locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down.
You know, this is some excellent storytelling. They give you just enough
wise
detail and keep it just vague enough that it's really intriguing, right? It makes you want to keep going and figure out what more will be
You're
in the story.
inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from
At
previous
home is so
generations,
loud.
but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't
Alright.
jump directly into the specific memory.
So
They
what do we
need to
do?
be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can
And if
get.
not, we'll
So
liquefy
that's where
you
we'll
and
have to start.
feed you
I'm
remains to
uploading the
the
tutorial
masses of
program now.
Matrix-like humans that are batteries. Alright, so here we go into the first memory. So I'm skipping over the tutorial because you don't
There
want to watch
must
the
be another
tutorial.
way. This one need not die.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is
innocent
true.
was he?
Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
That's right.
I will scout ahead.
Gonna spin circles.
Try not to dishonor us further.
What is
Alright.
our mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not
camera.
know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me
He's
to
got those
retreat.
dead shark eyes. Alright. So now we're gonna get into the actual gameplay. This is where it's fun. So this is... They want me to run across there. No, you can't see my health bar completely, but that doesn't matter too much. So... What matters is that you can see my horrible parkour skills as I jump the wrong way. So the analog stick in this game is very sensitive. A lot of times you'll jump left or right when you don't want to. Alright. Moitered!
There. That must be the Ark.
The
And these games have
of the Covenant?
excellent
Don't be silly. There's no such thing.
tutorials and
It's
excellent
just a story.
plots,
Then what
so
is it?
I highly recommend you
Quiet.
check out the plot.
Someone's coming.
And those little
Want us through this gate before sunrise. The
like
sooner we
digitized
possess it,
things you see, that's
the
where you
sooner
can
we
change the
turn
camera
our
angle if you
attention
want to.
to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
His
No.
life is mine.
We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy. And here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
Booyah! Like a boss. Misguided boss that's gonna get screwed over, but you know, Alright, how do I change the camera? There we go, rotate that. Let's fight!
Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Blood.
Oh,
You know not the
I got
things
wrecked.
you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
and I got wrecked. Alright, well that was a little misguided. So even though this game came out like more than a decade ago, it still looks pretty decent. I mean, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but again, you can use imaginaliasing. That's a trademark term I came up with. Where if a game is good enough that you can imagine what it should look like if it had realistic graphics, then it's good enough, right? Whereas when you have a problem actually identifying what something would look like, then the imaginaliasing is not good enough, and it's a little bit harder to play in this day and age. Alright, press and hold that to run and up the wall, but what wall do you want me to run up? I don't understand. Alright, there we go. Sometimes the instructions get in the way a little bit. Alright. There's lots of climbing in Assassin's Creed, so if you're not a fan of climbing, these probably aren't the games for you. It's very similar to like the Uncharted series. Not that I've played the Uncharted series, but it has a similar vibe, right? Parkour, archaeology, ancient ruins, climbing lots of things. I'm surprised that my computer's being so noisy while I do this. I wouldn't have thought that it would be that hard on it. But I guess OBS recording it's a little bit harder.
It is good to see you
I
unharmed.
can't punch him.
I trust your mission was a
Stand real
success.
close. Bump and grind.
Is the
bump
master
and
in his
grind.
tower?
Yes, yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Trying to get behind
Safety
you.
and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Alright. So, at the bottom screen you can see the objective. Sounds good. Are people going to get mad that I'm running? Sometimes they do that, but I haven't figured out exactly when. So I have a yellow flashing icon. Oh, you can't see that because my face is in the way. So if I hide my face, you can see that when I run, I had a yellow flashing icon. So it's just if the guards are near that I've got that yellow flashing icon like that.
When will he stop acting like
But it's not red, so it doesn't seem to be a problem yet. So that should be just fine. Alright. We'll just run along so you can see the next part of the plot. You can climb over some of these buildings, but it doesn't really save you a ton of time because there's a big chasm. And so you largely have to go around anyway. Alright. Yeah, see, I mean, look at that. Tell me that you can't use your imagination to anti-alias exactly what that's supposed to look like. Of course you can. So in my opinion, I mean, as much as I appreciate a game that just has stunning graphics, these graphics are good enough. I don't need it to be perfect. I can imagine what that bush should look like. I don't need the artists to give me an exact
He
rendition.
returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead
Where's the
hoping
story?
to be the first
You
one back?
can't imagine alias a story.
I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I'm gonna look away from you.
I bring word
like
from
a
the
pouty
master.
emo.
He waits for you in the library. Best hurry. No doubt you're eager to put your tongue to his boot.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
There'll be plenty of time for that later, brother.
Pushes people out. Well, man. I can only run into 2 people before I tip over. I'm not a very good assassin, am I? Alright.
It is an honor.
That sounded a lot like
The master
Borderlands.
waits within.
What level is that in Borderlands where they make that noise? I can't remember.
Altair,
Master.
come forward. Tell me of your mission.
Well, there's a bald
I
guy.
trust you have recovered the Templar's treasure.
There was some trouble, Master. Robert de Sable was not alone.
When does our work ever go as expected? It's our ability
Gonna
to
pace
adapt that
anxiously.
makes us who we are.
This time it was not enough.
What do you mean?
I have failed you.
The treasure?
This guy's beard is
Lost
one of the
to us.
worst imaginaliest
Robert.
things in the game. But again, you can imagine what it should look like.
I send you, my best man, to complete a mission more important than any that has come before. And you return to me with nothing but apologies and excuses.
I did.
Do not speak. Not another word.
What if I kiss your hand?
This is not what I expected.
Alright, I'm
We'll
gonna
need
spin
to mount
circles.
another force.
I swear to you I'll find him. I'll go in.
No,
See how dizzy I can get.
you do nothing. You've done enough. Where are Melik and Kadar?
I love that he's just, speaking seriously to me, even though I'm spinning circles here.
Not dead.
Melik
I still live at least.
and your brother?
I'm spinning the other way.
Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not heed my warning! All of this could have been avoided! And my brother...
I won't look at you. I refuse.
My brother would still be alive!
I can't stand the sight of blood. Oh.
Your arrogance nearly cost us victory today.
Nearly?
I've watched your favorite fail to find. Here. Take it.
Ooh.
Though it seems I've returned with more
The
than just
Fabergé
a treasure.
egg. Oh.
Master, we are under attack. Robert de Sable lays siege to Masyaf's
Alright, I'm not going to play
So,
too
you
much
seek
of this
the battle?
game because I want to leave
Very
part of
well.
it to be a mystery,
I
but I
will
want you to
deny
at least
you.
be intrigued by the story. It really is a
Go.
fantastic story.
Inform the others. The fortress must be prepared.
And as much as you can
As for
dive
you,
into
Altair,
Assassin's Creed with like the
discussion
second one,
will
the
have to
Ezio
wait.
Auditore ones are very
Fight for the
popular.
village. Destroy
You
these
get
invaders.
a little bit of extra
Drive them from our
information with
home.
this game that you just
It
can't
will
get from
be
those,
done.
so I highly recommend playing this game.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent time.
Alright. Oh, was I supposed to climb? Or is that not? No, that's not my objective. That's just showing me where the Assassin's headquarters is. The objective is the arrow. Alright. Let's book it.
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
Alright, let's run down, fight the Templars. Yes, I know, I've got weapons, okay. Alright, time to fight. A lot of these battles are kind of hack and slashy, at least until they tell you how to do like counterattacks and stuff. This is a defensive weapon. 5? I thought it was that one, but I guess not. Again, that's the downside about wanting to use this Xbox controller with this whole game, is that they're trying to do it with like buttons 1 through 5, and there's just no way to visually tell on your controller what button 5 is, right? I guess I could go in and I could set it, right? And then I would know exactly what it was, but I'm not planning on playing this whole game unless there's interest for it. I mean, I've played these Assassin's Creed games a couple times each. I'd gladly go back and play them again. So if people want to see it, comment down below and let me know. But if not, I'm going to keep just, providing a little glimpse into all these different games so that you can see, that there are a bunch of games out there and maybe one you're interested in. It's kind of how I've been viewing my channel, is that it's just a way to see, a bunch of new games that maybe you've never even heard of. Or you've always been curious about it and weren't willing to invest in because you're like, well, I can't tell if the gameplay's great. And as much as I do recommend this game, Assassin's Creed 2 and onward, they definitely do a better job with controls. It feels a lot tighter and it's a lot easier to play.
Fast forwarding.
So this is definitely a game to play only if you're interested in the plot of Assassin's Creed. If you just want, a solid gameplay, you're better off playing one of the later Assassin's Creeds.
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us yet.
Where are we going?
Up there. We've a surprise planned for our guests.
But I have a fear of
Do as
heights.
I do. It should become clear soon enough.
Alright, let's climb away. And there are some secrets in these games that you can find too, which is fun. So if you're a completionist, this game provides just hundreds of hours of gameplay, right? It's not a full RPG, but they do have some RPG-light elements in some of these games.
Stand on that platform, Altair.
And, but there's just so many secrets to collect, areas to try to find how to climb up to the top of. It's fun.
You've no claim to it, Robert. Take yourself from here before I'm forced to thin your ranks further.
You play a dangerous game!
I assure you, this is no game.
So be it! Bring forth the hostage!
Oh, they didn't kill him. Oh, now they did.
Your village lays in ruins, and your stores are hardly endless. How long before...
And I have this outrageous accent.
How disciplined
Of
will
course
your
I'm
men
French.
remain when the wells run dry?
I fought
and
in your
food
general
is gone?
direction.
My men do not fear death, Robert. They welcome it, and the rewards it brings.
Fais la vache.
Then they shall have it all around.
Follow me, and do so without hesitation.
Show this fool knight what it is to have no fear. Go to God!
Oh, my leg!
You missed the hay bale.
My leg!
Quiet.
God damn it, Leroy.
Lars will hear us.
Kill him. Alright.
I'll stay behind and tend to him. You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes there will bring you to a trap we've set. Go and release it. Rain death upon our enemies.
Can I just jump here? Oh, no. Okay, there we go. I thought I was gonna zip line down the cord, but just running across. Now, if you've got vertigo, this game is also not for you. I kind of love that vertigo feeling, though. It's fun to run across these beams and see the giant cliffs down below and, you know, climb huge buildings you would never climb in real life, right? In the second one, you get to climb a lot in Firenze, what's that called? Florence, Italy. And so you get to climb up the Duomo and, you know, all these cool places that you've seen in, you know, pictures and postcards and things like that. But, you know, you'd never get to climb up them. Though the Duomo, you actually, if you go to Florence, you do get to go to the top of the Duomo part. So that's pretty cool. Granted, you have to, you know, pay them to do that, but it's worth it. It's only like €10 or something, if I remember right. Alright. See if we can get up here to where we need to be.
You did well to drive Robert from here. His force is broken. It shall be a long while before he troubles
Don't worry,
us
I'm listening.
again.
I'm just spinning circles.
Tell me, do you know why it is you are successful? You listened. Were it that you'd listened in Solomon's
Thanks, Dad.
temple, Altair, all of this would have been avoided.
I did as I was asked.
No, you did as you pleased. Malik has told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
There are rules. We are nothing if we do not abide by the Assassin's creed. 3 simple tenets, which you seem to forget. I will remind you. First and foremost, stay your blade.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your tongue, unless I give you leave to use it. If you are so familiar with
a pretty
this
pansy
tenet,
backhand.
then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die. Your insolence knows no bounds. Make humble your heart, child, or I swear I'll tear it from you with my own hands.
It is pretty impressive how
second
dominant
tenet is
Altair's
that which
features are.
gives
I
us
mean,
strength.
they passed basically
Hide in
straight down
plain
through to
sight.
Desmond.
Let the people mask you such that you become one with the crowd.
Ooh, what a white,
Do you
glorious
remember?
eye you have, Master.
Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself, drawing attention before you'd struck.
Well, I'm an exhibitionist,
Third
sorry.
and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought the enemy
So
to
we're
our
coming up
home.
towards the end of what
Every
I'm
man
going to
we've
show
lost
you for the
today
plot of this.
was lost because of you.
But I think it's worth, you know, getting to the end of this, so...
I'm sorry. Truly I am. But I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
Your actions indicate otherwise. And so you leave me no choice. Peace be upon you, Altair.
Harsh. You got some harsh penalties in the Brotherhood.
He's experiencing a far better adoption rate than the other subjects.
I'm still pulling him out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the conference room?
Oh, I
Give
can change
Desmond a minute to
cameras.
stretch his legs.
I really don't see the need.
Warren, please.
Fine.
Alright, it's going to take a lot longer before we would get to a spot where they're revealing more, but I mean, clearly, I can relive the memories of my ancestors. I'm in some place where I'm held against my will, because I used to be an assassin, but I'm no longer. You know, there's some cool stuff in here, but let's just peek out the window. Again, they don't render it all, but it kind of gives you a feel for what, you know, is out here. Whoa, alright. Apparently it's very hard to walk if you move the camera at all. You can hear them mumble fighting. So, this is where I'm going to leave it. But I truly love this game. So if you want me to play it, comment down below, because I will gladly play this game in its entirety, as well as the whole series. I love Assassin's Creed. So, until next time, I've been Cynic Placebo. Play more games, maybe even an Assassin's Creed.